Alright guys, I just stopped to do a little load check here. I wanted to show you my load real quick. These are the boats I picked up in Missouri. See, got a little bass tracker boat here, and I got a big 25-foot pontoon. You can see they put the pontoon, they take the wheels off of it, and you got to put the wheels right here, and that's it. I really don't like hauling these because they don't secure them down very well. Things tend to move, and there's usually some securement issues, but I'll talk about that later. All right, I'm about an hour from my customer, and gonna just keep on driving. Talk to you later. Okay, hey guys, I just wanted to make a couple more comments about that load of boats I just showed you. I did a load check and back on the road. Like I said, I've got about 45 more minutes to get to my customer, assuming I don't run into any traffic problems getting around Indianapolis. At this point, I'm on I-70. I got to scoot around the southern edge of Indianapolis and hit I-74, head southeast to get to this town. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little more about these boats. You know, I've hauled boats maybe 3 times before, and typically we flatbedders don't haul boats. You know, we have a boat division that has special trailers for boats.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Flatbeds are not really set up perfectly for hauling boats. So, but just every time I've hauled boats, there's always some kind of problem. The first time I hauled boats, it was 2 pontoon boats and one of the plastic tarps. You know, not my tarps, but the plastic tarps. I call them tarps. They're really just plastic covers. And they're on there pretty good. You know, they have like a little rope underneath them that keeps them pretty tight. But I've had one of those come off the boat, you know, and I had to get up there and spend quite a bit of time trying to keep it on there, strap it on so it wouldn't blow off. Then, you know, when I get to the customer, they said, oh yeah, you know, that happens. You're better off just taking it off. So, there you go. If that ever happens to you, they say it's better just to take the thing off than trying to mess with it. But, you know, they tell you when these things are secured, and you really don't do all the securing on it. You know, the guys that load the boats, you know, they have a crew that load the boats. And this was a live load, and they have a crew of 4 or 5 guys usually that'll come and, you know, tell you how many wood pieces they need, how many straps, and then they hook the straps up the way they like them hooked up, you know, and then they'll kind of let you tighten them. But our work instructions say, you know, be careful about over tightening. You know, they don't want to over tighten, you know, and bend the frame, the trailer frame, or whatever. So you really can't tighten them down real good. And I've had wood timbers that were supporting the trailers before. I've had them tumble, you know, like a stack of 2 timbers. I've had one of them kind of tumble over. And on this load, I've had the boat, the little bass boat in the front, it keeps kind of bouncing. The front of the boat wants to bounce over to the side, you know, and the timber with it. So about every time I stop, I have to take my winch bar and bang that board over, kind of scoot the whole thing over as much as I can, you know. So and then there's been a strap in the back holding down the back end of the pontoon that wants
to
I've been
fire.
worried that the metal part of the strap winch is going to rub onto the frame of the trailer or tail light or something.
In the water
So
line.
I
Keep to the
keep
right
turning
on
it so that it's
I-465, I-74.
not rubbing on anything. But and the tires, you noticed how the tires are stacked up, and I've got a 4-foot timber across the top, which is how they tell us to do it. Those tend to want to slide around a little bit if you're not careful. So they're just real problematic. Probably the most problematic
Keep to the right on
load
I-465,
type that
I-74.
I've ever hauled. So, but anyway, we do haul a lot of boats out of Missouri. There's at least 2 places I've picked up there in central Missouri, and the guys that were loading the boat told me that they're behind because of COVID for one, and then the weather most recently got them even further behind. So anyway, that's my take on the boat. So all right, more later. Okay, folks, thanks for tuning in. Good morning. I just stopped and did a load check. As you can see, the sun is coming up. Let me update you. I think where I last left it, I was headed to deliver those boats in Indiana, which I did yesterday around, I don't know, 11 a.m. And that was cool. It was nice folks there, kind of a little small marine sales place. Got to look around at some of their boats, while they were doing an inspection, which I want to mention that a little bit, because, after they unloaded my boats, I waited in my truck about 10 minutes, for them to bring the paperwork out. After they didn't show up, I went in, and they had the boats pulled into their shop, and they were inspecting them really closely, because I guess they have a lot of trouble with little things on those boats. Because they had made a pretty lengthy little list of problems, none of which were my fault, which they noted on the paperwork, but there were lots of little issues they had from the manufacturer, and most of this, if not all, was with the pontoon boat, which was, they said, a $70,000 boat. This is kind of a high-end pontoon boat. It's really nice. I got to see some of the interior of it after they took the cover off and were looking around on it. Very nice. But anyway, there were lots of little things like lights that didn't work around the speakers, or some of the molding that was the wrong color. Something about one of like a shower pump that was on backwards. Anyway, lots of little things which they have to put that on an inspection form, and anyway, that was all kind of interesting. It gave me a chance to look around at some of the boats they had there in their inventory. Nice folks there. But after that, I got sent about 2 hours away to Terre Haute, Indiana, which is right on the western edge of Indiana, near Illinois. And I picked up a big coil that I have on here now that delivers today in Hope, Arkansas. So what I did is I had just enough time. I was about 20 minutes shy, or extra time, to get to the Madison, Illinois Maverick yard. So I went there, got there just in time, spent the night, was able to get a shower, fueled up there at the Pilot right down the street, and I hit the road about 4:15 this morning. Heading to Hope, Arkansas. So I'll be going, or I'm currently on 67 South, still in southern Missouri, but I'll be going, about 2 miles from my house today as I pass through Central Arkansas. So I'm hoping after I deliver this today, they'll get me a load, and I'll pick up down there in southern Arkansas somewhere, I'm sure, and then I'm hoping I might be able to swing back through Central Arkansas and park at the North Little Rock Maverick Yard this evening and run home for the evening. But anyway, I wanted to wrap up our talk on the trainer truck, and I thought of a funny little thing that happened while I was on the trainer truck that I wanted to share with you. So we're at a Love's. We stopped to take our 30-minute break, my trainer and I, and we're going to take a shower, you know, while we're doing this. And so he goes in and he shows the clerk his Love's card, and he says, "Yeah, we want to get a team shower." And I'm just kind of standing behind him, right, with the shower bag and all. And I stepped up and I was like, well, "Wait a minute now, we're not doing no team shower." And the clerk started laughing, of course, and that's just what they call it, you know, when trainers like that come in with a student, you want to get 2 showers. But I was like, whoa, wait a minute, we're not doing a team shower here, okay, dude? Oh, so that was kind of funny. But another thing, too, I want to mention before I close this out is that you know, while you're on the trainer truck, you get the training pay, $700 a week, I think it is now. You know, you don't get paid per mile at that point, you know, like the driver or the trainer does. You're getting a flat rate training pay, $700 a week. You don't start making, you know, the per mile wages until you're out on your own in your own truck. So anyway, that's I guess I'll close the trainer truck topic out. And hey, you know, if you're still on the fence, you're looking for a good company to come work for, you can't go wrong with Maverick. So you need to get on over here. We got a truck waiting for you. All right, talk to you later.